Hello, ladies.
Morning.
Hi, how are you?
Good, and you?
Yeah, very good. How's the week going so far?
Yeah.
Not what I expected to hear. What is wrong, Hashika?
Oh no, no, just skip over me.
No,
We'll
no,
try
no. You
again.
first. You first.
Uh,
Do I say first the worst? What is the worst?
um, Yesterday was not yesterday, Monday was a good day, and then Tuesday happened, and then life happened, and work happened, and it's just, yeah. But yeah, I'm choosing my battles at this point. Let's just say that.
What happened yesterday?
Oh, it's
I
just,
got I got meals in the morning,
yeah, can you
and
see?
then
Yeah,
they just
exactly.
disappeared.
That's why I said Monday was good, and then Tuesday, nope.
So,
Um,
how did it?
yeah,
Was it just a crazy day?
it's a crazy day, and again, because we have signing now next week as well, it's like running around like headless chickens at the moment. So yeah, it's just a lot going on. So it's how do I say? Routine is not there. It's not what I want. As much as I'm trying to get to a routine, it's just like yeah, because at the moment it's like um basically if something comes in, it needs to be it's like urgent and whatever. So it's just crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
So
I'm trying to get my sleep. And then yesterday was bin night, and they come and collect glass at 2 o'clock in the morning. And my bedroom window is on the roadside, and they chuck the glass. I
you
don't know
say this
if
every
your
like
mom
once a
knows
week.
this or what, but I don't know why they come at like midnight, between midnight and 2 in the morning. I'm like, people are sleeping.
I'm gonna have to have a chat with the city council in Gurney soon. It's
So yeah, it's
getting a bit.
crazy. Because I got to bed at like a decent hour in my mind. And then I think I fell asleep, and then I just heard the glass, and I was like, right, here we are.
Oh no. So you obviously sleep was this on Monday night or last night?
Last night.
Last night. And then obviously because we were supposed to have the egg muffins, those were already prepared on Monday.
Yeah.
So we had
So
those yesterday.
we what?
We had those yesterday afternoon.
Oh, yeah. Well,
Okay.
actually, not really. More for like dinner.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what happened
So
after that?
we had blueberries, and we may have had a biscuit or two.
What are the biscuits doing in your house? Ashika, you live alone. There's no kids there. They shouldn't be there for the kids. Why are
I
they
know, I
there?
know,
Who
I
bought it?
know. I'm trying. I'm really trying.
So
Um,
what I want to know is what happened in your thought process when you went to the shops and bought the biscuits, brought them home, and then ate them.
um,
Is there any time in the process that you thought I shouldn't?
the whole day up until the day I walked into the shop.
Did you just have
Because
a
I think I was just feeling sorry for myself. It's like, like I was like, this day was so crappy. I'm just over it. I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna sit on the couch. Like that was it.
and what did you have for dinner?
Um, so dinner I ended up having the egg muffins, and then I had a yogurt, a protein yogurt, and blueberries.
Okay, well, I mean, that's not too bad.
Yeah.
Yes, you didn't go off completely. I mean, you still prioritize your protein, you got your meals in. The calories were very similar to what we should do every day, but obviously just the biscuits were over and above.
Yeah.
You didn't go
Because what
because
I didn't have yesterday was then the rice cakes, which would have been my supper, the rice cakes with the salmon.
yeah.
So instead, because I hadn't had the egg muffins, I had the egg muffins as dinner.
Okay. Well, at least you've been conscious about it, substituting in some way, and
Mm-hmm.
prioritizing the protein, getting rid of the carbs. So, I mean, the knowledge is there. The decisions are not 1,000% on point.
Yeah.
Obviously, they're better than what they would have been in the beginning. So, I mean, a few biscuits is better than obviously, because when you're in that mindset of emotionally checked out for the day. You're
Mm-hmm.
like, I don't care. I've had a hard day. I really don't care. I just want something to give me some dopamine, make me feel better. Then it's normally a burger and biscuits and a Coke
Um,
and
Mm-mm.
everything, so it could have gone
Yeah.
away. So obviously, the only thing, obviously, Hashika, on Sunday, I think you said that we had biscuits as well, right?
Did I? No, I think Saturday. I don't know. I
Saturday,
don't
okay.
think, yes. I think Sunday I was
Pretty
fairly
good.
good. Yeah.
So the thing is, we just need to obviously mitigate the frequency of it because the
Yeah.
decisions that you made yesterday were not bad. Not bad.
Okay.
Okay. You cut out a meal, you did thing, you obviously made alleviations for what you were supposed to be doing, cut out the carbs when you were taking in carbs. So all the right thoughts were there. It was just obviously, it's more the frequency of it happening.
Yeah.
I understand a bad day. I mean, I have bad days as well, 100%. And I'm very much an emotional eater too. When I have bad days, the first thing I want is chocolate Tim Tams. And a lot of the time I do give in, but or a glass of wine, which I can't have now. So I will get in, but it's not like I'm going to give in on the Tuesday and then I'm going to have a bad day on the Thursday and then I'm going to give in again. It's more like I had a bad day, I need to sort it out, and then it's over and done with. So I think just the frequency, we just need to, we can't say to ourselves every time we have a bad day that we can give in.
Yeah.
So we just need to work on it. I mean, it's getting better. It's getting better. Last week was worse than this week.
Oh, yes.
So we're stepping in the right direction. We're stepping in the right direction. Now
Yeah.
it can only be better, right? How's the mind today? We're in a get better space.
New day, new thoughts. Yeah.
Okay. Well,
So,
we just need to get into that mind process of, if you're having a stressful day, if you're feeling emotional, go and work it out in the gym.
yeah.
Go release, because there's difference between endorphins and there's difference between the dopamine. Endorphins are those long release happy hormones that we want. They're going to keep you happier for longer, whereas the dopamine is going to give you a hit, you're going to get a sugar rush, and you're going to feel worse afterwards, and then you're going to crave it again tomorrow. So we're aiming for endorphins, serotonin, instead of dopamine. So get rid of the dopamine and go train it all out, and I promise you won't want biscuits afterwards. Training is the key. I just had a long, long talk to Anita on the phone, and I just said to her, many, many people, they they wish they had the dedication and consistency that she has. I mean, it's been, that she hasn't done under 10,000 steps in 9 months. Not one day is she missed. Not one day in 9 months has she missed. And she says she wakes up every single morning at 5, 6 to 7. She trains every single morning without fault. Saturday, Sunday, Monday, whatever day, wherever she is in the world, it is consistent. And she said, I don't know if you want to call on Friday, but she loves her knickknacks and she loves her food. She loves food so, so much. And a lot of the time she gives into her food, but training is the one thing she will never, ever skip on herself. She's like, the one thing I give to myself, it's the one thing that makes me happy. The one thing I know I can give into food because I've done that something for myself. So as I said, Hashika, yesterday wasn't too bad. And if you had trained, we would actually still probably be progressing.
Mm.
So it's obviously just making those small compensations. So let's focus on training this week if we can.
Okay.
Okay. Get your mind in a good state and let's get into consistency on training and not too much emphasis and focus on food.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
Thank you.
Madeleine, how are you? How is your little girl?
Sorry. Yes.
Okay.
Sorry. Drinking. I have my first cup of coffee.
Oh, it's okay. Are you awake?
Sorry. The whole morning has kind of been a run from different places. So I am much better than last week. She is doing much better. Last week was a 0 out of 10 for everything, but we are alive and we are well, and that's important. And by the way, so ladies, last night I was lying next to her in bed. She was sleeping, and Kaz sent me a message on Instagram. And after I read your second message, Kaz, I'm like, wait, I cannot do this. So I got out of my pajamas and I went for my run. And she woke up, but so I had to go back home. But I managed to get 5 kilometers out of 6 kilometers. So I was really happy and I felt great. So yes, we are getting back into this.
I'm gonna have to start sending out midnight messages more often.
Please, like,
Yeah.
but enough time. So you have to send me at like 10 p.m. so that I have enough time to do everything.
Oh, I'm so happy. You were just imagining that beach in Dubai and you're like, I have to do this, right?
Yes, yes. I got anxious. I must say, I did it out of fear and anxiety, not because I wanted to. I got
Well, you did it.
It's like yesterday when Kez told me, make sure you're eating enough. And I literally have never made a snack so quickly. Never.
Well, I literally am going to have to get an assistant to just sit next to me all day and message every client every hour and just be like, message this one, I think she needs to eat. Message this one, she hasn't trained in 2 days. I'm gonna have to do that just to check up on all of you. Oh, but I'm so glad.
Yeah.
So glad. So how are you feeling this morning? You obviously
I'm-
are getting into the rhythm again.
I am slowly getting into the rhythm again, and hubby's coming home tomorrow, so we're really excited. And then it will be a bit easier to get, or hopefully to get into a new rhythm, a more structured. He will help me, so it will go better, I hope.
So he will help you with structure, obviously, training wise and stuff. But how many restaurants are you going to be going into in the week?
Yes, baby steps, Kez. I'm the trainer at the same time.
I know. Well, as I
No,
said,
She already is lunch planned. She has lunch planned already for tomorrow. So yeah.
no, it will be healthy choices and remembering to all the steps that we have in place, like electrolytes and water and healthy choices. And the story about Anita really makes me think like this is really important, like to really try to do the consistent, like to be consistent in workouts. Like, okay, if I cannot be consistent in everything, food and steps and workouts, let at least start with one thing. Like the workout should be non-negotiable. The water non-negotiable, electrolyte non-negotiable, supplements non-negotiable.
100%. Yeah, as I just said to Hashika, you have to have some sort of compromise. We all have very busy lives. We all are dealing with something. We are all going through something, and nothing can ever be 100%. Absolutely not. No matter no one is the perfect person. We can't be 100% on meals and 100%. Okay, Anita is, but obviously we are all dealing with a lot, and we all have enough on our plates. So we have to have some sort of compromise in some aspect. If we are going out for lunch and we know that we're going to have a little bit more calories than we used to, then skip your afternoon snack. Because obviously you've taken in more calories, and there always has to be a compromise somewhere. If you've taken a heavy lunch at a restaurant, then go train. Make sure you train, and a little bit harder, a little bit more intense, a little bit longer. So I'm not saying give up your life. I'm not saying do this for every single day for the rest of your life, but there has to be some compromise in some aspect. And this is amazing now because you have that compromise. You can go to restaurants, make healthy choices, but you're training every single day. And hopefully we can find that consistency now that you actually have someone to co-parent with, because obviously you can't leave her alone when you're alone.
Yeah. Exactly. And then, of course, there's the fear of Dubai in April, and we might have an event as well. So there's the fear of that. So there's a lot of fear as well, which is great in situations like these.
You have to push towards something. When you told me that you can't do the marathon, I was like, that's fine, because
I was laughing when you're like, that's not a problem. You're still going to run 10K by that day. I'm like, okay.
You have to, because we've set a goal. I mean, there's no giving up on the goal now. You expressed to me how much you love it. So there's no point in giving up something that you love just because obviously they took away the prize.
Yeah.
So your prize should be that running is only going to make you look so much more amazing when you're in Dubai. Dubai is the most Instagrammable place in the world. You're going to be taking photos every single day, and you want to look and feel amazing in those photos. So we have something to push towards.
Yes, definitely, please.
And you're going to have to come say hello to Adela as well.
Yes. Okay, Adela, how do you feel about training for a 10K? Then we do the 10K in Dubai. Why not?
Can I tell you, Race has been trying to get me to do a marathon for I don't know how long. And I'm like, I'm not running outside. I'll do it on the treadmill simultaneously, Madeline.
Run on the treadmill. We
We'll
can
get,
do
Yeah, it would be
we'll get a
great
second
to
treadmill at
see.
Adela's house and you do a 10K next to each other.
Yeah, for sure. There's lots of place for her to play outside. We can run in between the trees and have fun. It'll be great. I look forward to it, inshallah, for sure.
But I mean, obviously, there's bigger goals now that we have towards us. So consistency is more important than ever. We have what, a month and a half, 6 weeks. 6 weeks is all that you need. You lost 6 kgs on your first 6 weeks with me.
Wow.
Yes, but that was me being completely like it. I was so strict. I've never been that strict in my life with anything. There was non-negotiables with everything, including yeah. But
We just need that happy medium, not that on off completely, and we're not that 100% strict. We need that happy medium.
Yeah.
And I think now that you have the help, hopefully you can
Yeah.
get it. Okay. Do you need any help? Are you still okay with meals for the week?
I'm good with my meals for the week and workouts for the week.
Wonderful. Just to find that consistency. Okay. Adela, how are you coping? How are you feeling? Are you getting headaches still?
No, I'm much better in terms of that. I started taking the electrolyte, but it tastes awful. So I'm just trying to put like a tablespoon, so half the amount inside my delicious strawberry one and drink that. But it definitely makes a difference. Obviously, the calories are high, so I am taking half the amount. And you told me to substitute it instead of the immune juice, but I love that immune juice. And you know what I love?
It's always when I was looking at your food diary and then I saw the carrots and the orange and all. Obviously, I don't want you to substitute your meals. So I was like,
Yes.
you need to find a way of lowering your carbs so you can
Yes.
actually have that hydration. And it was the only way without
Yes.
taking away your food.
For now, it feels like this Ramadan carrot is all I'm craving. I don't know whether it was the juice that spurred it on or what. So what I'm going to do is, because I still had quite a bit of oranges and carrots, I had it yesterday. Today, I'm just going to eliminate the oranges altogether. And that would decrease the calories by about the same amount if I'm taking half the electrolytes. But it makes a world of difference. Already, I think I was trying to figure out why it was that I wasn't really focusing on my training, because I do love to train. But I think it just wasn't a priority once Ramadan started. It was like everything else is a priority. And so yesterday I was like, okay, no, training will be a priority, even if it's later at night and I can sleep a longer portion in the morning. The thing is, with the sun rising and getting up early already in that routine of getting up early, it's a bit harder. But honestly, the past 2 days, I've managed to get in an extra hour in the morning. So already I feel a lot better. And it may be because I managed to do my walk and finish my steps last night. So I was properly tired, So, and also now 10 days in, you get into a new routine. So now I'm in this new routine. And I can see the bloating has gone down, because I've been eating the same meals for the last 10 days because they just work. And so I like that. So I think going forward this week, I plan to prioritize my training and make sure every day I do my training. Setting once again, talking about setting these high expectations for myself. We had the conversation about what happens with training during Ramadan, and you said to me, it's maintenance, maintain it. And I was like, no, I push so I can. And so I set those high expectations of myself. And then when I don't have the energy, I think, oh, I need to have that weight and this weight and that weight. So I just stop. And now I'm okay, listen, just do it. And I think once again, your timing is perfect. I looked at your Instagram of you training like body weight and I was like, gosh, like I need to get up and I need to just do it. Like even if it's just body weight, because if I find at the end of 1 month I can't squat or I can't lunge as low as I could and that mobility isn't there, I'll be very disappointed in myself. So I'm like, okay, no, going forward as of yesterday, I'm like, train every day, but you don't have to be hard on yourself. You just need to say, I've done it, you know? So hopefully that will work. And like I said, this morning I got up, zero bloating, and I feel like my body's adjusted to this. So let's see how it goes going forward.
Definitely, and I completely agree with you. You need to get into a rhythm into Ramadan. Obviously, we've worked with quite a few women in the past that have been fasting and stuff. And you have, as you say, you have such high expectations of yourself. You think you can do everything. But when it comes to it, your body is going through so much. It's complete opposite change to what your body's used to. And it needs to adjust. And obviously, if you're not sleeping, everything else seems harder. It's like having a newborn baby again, and if you don't sleep in the night, then you
you
have
can't
all these
function.
high hopes of what you're going to do the next day, but you're just not functioning. The brain fog is there, everything is just, it doesn't work properly. So I'm glad that we've fixed the sleeping aspect, your eating aspect, and now we can figure out, it's small baby steps. We've figured those things out, and now we can obviously move on to the training aspect. And as you said, when I've worked on, you don't need to do massive weights. You don't need to break records in your weight. All you need to do is slow contractions of your workouts, and that's all you need to do. And that's what you need to be doing in this time. Slow, consistent walks daily, contract your muscles. No records. Consistently just doing small things every single day, and we'll come out of this time even better. You've lost 10 kgs in the last few
I know. I know.
We don't, the only thing we don't want to do is undo. So
That's the thing
worst
also that causes me a little bit of stress. I'm like, you work so hard, and if you don't get up and do something, you're going to set yourself back, and then how will you cope with that? But no, I feel like sometimes I can catch myself just in time. So I hope I caught myself just in time, and let's see how going forward we can work this out. But yeah, the same meal, I think just going back to 101 reset, saying, listen, this meal works for you. It's easy to prep. You love it. Just keep doing it on repeat and you'll be okay. And then in terms of treats, like, I feel like my coping mechanism is to have 3 different Eminence treats in my fridge at one point: a chocolate one, a yogurt one, and then a delicious smoothie. And if I have one of those 3, if I want something, and I can tell you, my husband's been at home for these last 10 days. There's been everything in this house. And I would rather take out like 3 treats.
Showing him your recipes. Has he tried any of them?
He's not interested. He's really not interested. He's like, you're losing so much weight, but he's still not interested. Yet. So yeah, I feel like he has his routine of what he wants, and so he sticks to that. So for me, if I have those 3 different treats and I just think, what do I really feel for? It's like I have something, then I have that. And then I do still sometimes feel like I want something else, but I'll just like have water or something and try and put it off, go to bed, or, so it's kind of working for me for now. And I don't keep knickknacks or any of those things now, because that will call my name for sure.
It's so difficult. You're lucky that you obviously don't have younger kids and stuff in your house, because obviously for us, we have to keep it around, and our willpower just has to be so much stronger.
And then they're eating it in front of you. I know.
It's true. I'm very lucky that my daughter's allergic to chocolate.
Oh gosh.
But I did want to say to you, Adela, When you were talking about the hydration drink now, we actually have a different version here at home. And when Zane runs, he always takes it. Obviously,
Ah,
he gets severely dehydrated as well.
right.
Runs comes for long distances. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go have a look at the box today and see
Okay.
what the calorie difference is. Because I know that this one also
Okay.
has a slight bit of glucose and the salt. It does taste very nice. So it might take
Okay, great.
meals. Let me look at the difference between the calories.
Okay.
It could be a different option for you.
Sounds great.
Okay.
Thank you, Kez.
Right, that's perfect. Cool. So you're good for the week? We're gonna
I
start
think
training
so.
lightly today. Okay,
Yeah.
wonderful. Sorry, there's so much stuff in my brain. I need to write things down because Elsa goes out the other side. Okay. Adela, message me at absolutely any time if I can
Okay.
help you struggling in any way. Okay.
Thank you, Kez.
It's
Thank
a
you.
pleasure. Shani, how are you doing? Did you cut your hair short?
Hi, good. And I changed the hair color.
Oh, okay. I was going to
Bit
say
of a
you really
blonde.
different.
I cut it and they say change is as good as a holiday. So this is as far as I'm going.
Well, I'm going to have to dye my hair blonde then.
Yeah, this week's been a better week, besides hubby being sick, but I think I'm just like stay away and I can carry on with my life.
Yeah.
It's a much better week compared to last week.
Okay.
Yeah, training, I'm getting back into it. Food, I eat and I don't really track, but I'm I'm like trying to make better choices.
Okay. It's just
Um,
winging it.
I like kind of wing it now. So like breakfast and lunch is always like I know what's that because I go to the usual. And then dinner, I'm like, oh, okay, let me have this, that, make up something. Oh, I don't think I ate all my calories today, but then I don't like track and see what actually I did eat during the day.
Yeah.
So like my weight is just staying on that 60. So I'm like 60 above a little bit, then below, because like Zane and I said, let's just weigh every day and see where am I at.
Yeah.
And then the training, yeah, I've been training, but not as consistent as I should be. So it's one day on, one day off. And then I'm like, oh, let me sleep in a little bit. So I'm just like a
Shani,
little bit
where is the
stuck.
fire? Where's the
I
fire?
don't know. It died.
Shani, where's your fire? I don't know, those, I don't know, obviously a lot of you have been on the calls for many months now. Do you remember Shani Fire? She was
Yes,
so
yes,
determined.
absolutely.
She wanted to get to that 65 and then she wanted to get to
I
that
think I
60.
got to 60 now, right? So I got to 60 and I'm like, okay, I got you. What's
No,
next?
what is the why? Why are you here?
Well, yeah, because I need to start eating more. As Stacey and I just want to eat more and burn and get that muscle. So that's my why of being here. So I see myself and I'm like, okay, I need muscle here. I need to tone up there. I need to do this. Then I'm like, Jum, okay, I'll go there. I'll get to it.
Just not a priority.
The why is
And I
much
know I
bigger
need
than
to.
the
Yeah.
sacrifices. So
My why is I
yeah,
need to put it up again. I need to just look at my vision board and be like, I need to get back here because like when I started, I knew what I wanted and I've achieved all of that. And I've got to the 60 because I was like craving that 60, Kees. Every day I would like message you and be like, it's not coming. So now I just need to find that fire again. I need to find that photo of what I want to look like and just be like, yes, let's get it done.
you need to. The thing is, like, when you're aiming towards something, but you kind of know what you want, but not really.
Yeah.
So you don't push so hard because you don't know when you need to be there. You don't know what you actually looking for. So
Yeah.
it's not as important for you. So Shen, we need to get a date for you. Whatever the date is, give yourself a 2 months, a 3 months, a 6 months goal. And you say,
Yeah.
I'll not stop until I get there. Because
So
that's
I'm gonna
to,
join the 6-week challenge.
yeah.
I think that would be a good motivation. So I'm gonna join that and then just get to, like you say, like set a date and get it done. I think I need something like that just to give me that spark again, just for me to work towards.
Definitely.
That's what I need.
Yeah, you need something, a goal in mind. You need it's
Yeah.
something to work towards, a passion, you know. And sometimes that doesn't need to be an actual number. It doesn't need to be a weight. It doesn't need to,
Yeah.
it needs to be, are we going to run a 10K? Are we going to
No, we're gonna do High Rocks. We're gonna do High Rocks in July.
when are we, what is in September?
July. It's in July. So they released the dates yesterday. It's on the 19th and 20th of July. Bashika, you better get to Cape Town.
Jenny, I'm going to come watch you at High Rocks. I promised you last year already that I'm coming to watch you at High Rocks, and I'm not giving up.
No, you were supposed to be my partner, Kiss. You
I
were
might be
supposed to be my
extremely
partner, and look what you
pregnant
did.
at that day. But I will be there.
Now you onboarded a new member.
I'm sorry. I would have done it with you, but unfortunately, maybe next year.
Yeah, maybe next year. Yeah.
Maybe
So that's what I think
Hey,
I want to work towards.
dude was saying you can do the dual couple ones. You can be
Can you
Zach.
imagine? You kill me. He will kill me. He'll be like, what is wrong with you?
No, but honestly, Shane,
Okay.
like because High Rocks was in Joburg like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
And there was people that I know that are not really into fitness. Like
Yeah.
they go to gym every now and then, and they do it for the fun of it, you know, and they haven't been consistent over a long period of time, but they did it. They completed it, and they did amazing. It is
Oh,
honestly
wow.
it's not as big as a hype as you think it is.
Yeah.
It's you don't need to do it in a specific time. You don't need to do it like for anyone or anything. If you want to take 5 hours to do it, take 5 hours to do it.
Yeah.
Your goal should be completing it. And
Okay.
it's an amazing achievement. Okay, Shani?
Yeah. So that's what I want to do.
Okay, you're doing High Rocks in July, okay?
Okay. Set. Ashika, get to Cape Town.
Traveling. I thought we said next year. I thought we said next year.
No, I need a goal. I'll do it this year and next year.
Because
I
I
need a
told
goal.
Shani, it'll be the two of us against well, not against, but with Wayne and Zane.
Okay. Okay. Hashika,
Look at her
She's
face.
making these plans. She's just making these plans. I love it.
Ashika, we need to get you to gym first.
Yes, I know.
Okay,
And
so
no
when we
chocolates and biscuits.
let's get you to gym 5 days in a row, and then we can do High Rocks.
And me too.
Yeah.
I also need to go to gym 5 days in a row now. Okay, I'm on it.
But now you have a vision and a goal. Okay?
Yep.
Yeah, and it's
Yeah.
more than enough time.
Yeah. I did want to say, like, Shani, you can't lose hope because what hope is there for us then?
No.
You the Eminence mascot, remember? The sunshine. You can't, no, the sun needs to come.
You need to inspire
Okay.
everybody else.
I'll be there. I'll show up. I'm there. I'm on
Okay.
it.
Okay, guys, on Monday, please just remind Shani that she's doing High Rocks. Okay. Shani, honestly, 5 days a week training from now on, and all you need to do is train insane. We're not worried about your weight anymore. You eat
Yeah.
to fill your muscles, you eat your protein, and we want you tracking your food. Okay?
Okay.
I'm
I'm
going
on
to
it.
ask you from now on a random day, Shani, send me your diary.
Okay.
Okay.
I am on it. Thank you.
Track protein, train insane. You're going to do High Rocks. Okay, cool. Okay, Stace, how are you? Oh, I spoke to you this morning. You're great.
Okay, there we go. I'm good. I'm good.
How's
I'm
James?
with the
Oh.
little guy. He's a little bit sick today, huh? You want to wave?
No, you're shy. He's being shy. No, but he's doing good, and Mama's also doing good. I think it's what you were saying earlier to Hashika. about the training and the eating. So obviously as we know, I'm someone who loves training, but it is nice to hear that, like, obviously I know that, like, what's that saying? Like, weight loss is not made, it's made in the kitchen or something. And of course that's true. Um, but I will say, like, the endorphins that I get from working out, like on the longer term, are much more effective for me. So it might take me quite a bit longer, but I get more of a reward from that than eating, because I do have my ups and downs with eating, and I do find it difficult to stay consistent. And then when I drop off, I can really, beat myself up about it, or like go into that spiral quickly. So the training keeps me stabilized. Like if I don't have that, I forget about it.
Yeah.
So I've been enjoying that and really liking that, and my eating's been good. I, like Shani, need to track. I don't know what it is that's like a blockage for me tracking. I think it's more that, kind of like Shani, the my breakfast, my lunch, my snack is pretty standard.
Yeah.
So then I have, in my mind, it's the same stuff. So I know around what calorie count I'm at that point. And then in the evenings, I just don't track that, insofar as I just focus on, okay, make sure you get your protein, make sure you get your veg.
Yeah.
Which is a loosey-goosey approach, I will say. But there's just, I don't know if it's if I make it too big in my head or whatever. I will say the last week has been tough, obviously, with Yost not being home, and then the kids and all of that. So that also then adds to another thing on the to-do list, kind of, for me mentally.
Yeah.
So yeah, but I do think that I'm on track for what it's worth in terms of my protein intake. I'm very conscious of that now, at least.
Yeah.
And then for Sheni, who is going to do High Rocks in July, that's fantastic. But I'm going to be in South Africa at the end of April, so we're going to do a workout together.
Oh, wow.
Stace and me too.
So that's your motivation. That's point A, and then High Rocks is point B.
I
So
can't
get those
imagine. She's
weights
going to
up.
be doing walking lunges and
Already get those
Bulgarian
weights
split
up,
squats.
because I'm quite competitive.
Well, I mean, Shani, you have definitely something to work towards, because I mean, you're going to have
I'm
to up your
excited.
game to be training with Stacey soon.
Exactly. I mean, look at her legs. So I'm gonna be at the gym now.
So you
I'm
have
ready
no
to,
option. You have no option. You have 2 months, a
oh,
month and a half.
yeah, I'm on it.
And Stacey,
Perfect. Well, I'm excited for it.
we will also be in Cape Town.
No ways. Oh my gosh. Then we're going to do a group session.
And Zane's going to be your trainer.
Oh, dreams coming true. Sheni, now we really have to like amp it up.
Yeah, we have to. We have to show up.
And he
No,
there's
just
no
like
mercy.
yeah.
I mean, I was married to him, and he shows no mercy. So I mean,
Oh my
No,
gosh.
be
I
prepared.
can imagine that. He's like, just get it out of your head and move on. Come on, ladies, just
Oh,
move
I'm
on.
so excited now. Now I'm really amped up. Okay, so now I have my motivation basically, Kesley. I'm good to go.
This is
I'm
such a
gonna
good
only
call.
eat protein. Yeah.
We're gonna track.
Love it. I'm
And
also
Stacey,
going to eat
we're gonna
protein.
use MyFitnessPal and we're gonna track it now. We're gonna make sure our calories are in check.
Yes. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stace, I think obviously for you, meal wise, you just need to make sure that you're eating enough, because I know obviously your schedule, I know how your day goes and everything. As
Yeah.
long as you're not skipping here, skipping here, skipping here, skipping here,
Yeah.
I'm happy
Yeah.
with it, because I know your meal choices have been so much better lately,
Yeah.
and you have been prioritizing protein. So if you're having protein with every single meal, you're having your 4 meals a day, you should be in your calorie realm, if I
Yeah.
can say that. You're also training so hard at the moment. If you're 100
Yeah.
over, if that's fine. I just don't want you to be 200, 300 under.
No, exactly.
Obviously, that's going to be defeating the object of where we are at this point in time.
Yeah.
You have lost so much already. You're getting tinier and tinier. You're now under that 60, and we don't want you to be becoming that skin and bone tiny,
No, 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 no. That's not an
That's
option
not
in
what
my
we
world.
we
No.
exactly. So I just don't want you to be under eating, and I think that's the priority of you tracking, is to make
Yeah.
we're getting enough calories in every single day, and we're training. Not that you're getting too much, it's more
Yeah, yeah.
that you're getting enough and that you're getting your protein levels in, and challenging yourself protein wise all the time.
Yeah. Yeah. And I noticed, I mean, with the fatigue and stuff, look, it was a combination of factors, obviously. The kids have also not been sleeping well, all of that stuff. But I have been going, hard in the gym. And then if my eating is not on point, as you say, then I notice that, excessive fatigue
Crash.
really, that like wall that comes up at 3 p.m.
Yeah.
where you're just like, oh my, what? I just got run over by a truck, that kind of feeling. But yesterday I had that snack so quickly.
Was there
And like,
protein in there though?
yeah. A scoop. Yeah.
Good. Just
And my L-carnitine, and then I was just like, ding, ready.
on fire.
Yeah.
You're going to be training with Madeline at 10 p.m.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. No, so everything is good, but definitely need to make sure that my eating is fueling my working out.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I mean, a lot of people, when we're on a journey like this, we always think about those kgs and we're trying to look better and be smaller and all these kinds of things. And as a woman, our mentality always has been from when we were young. If we eat less, we'll weigh less and we will look better. That's always been our mentality forever. And I think over the years, obviously, as society is changing, and there's more education around everything, we don't want to be, that strong but skinny movement is now coming into place, where we have to learn the more we eat, the faster our metabolism is. Those are the kinds of things we need to prioritize, and not eat less and train more and become lethargic and no energy. So obviously that's why we're on this program. I want you to be happy and healthy and all those things. I don't want you to starve yourself so we can be tiny,
Oh, Kez, I did have one question. So I've never taken the collagen supplements.
Yes.
What in general do you guys advise them for? Like, is it really something that's necessary? How do you view it?
I think it's very beneficial for women. I don't think it's like going to be a life or death if you take it or not.
Okay.
It's not going to have any detriment to you, and it's not going to obviously change your life tomorrow. But I do think that it can have its benefits, especially for skin
Elasticity.
obviously you're keeping nails and stuff strong,
Okay.
as well as bone density and things. So like obviously those kinds of things are very, very important for when you are training, heavy strength training, for bone density, and obviously creating longevity as well. So there is many, many benefits, but it's not going to be life or death.
I'm not going to lose 3 kilos and gain 3
No.
kilos of muscle by
No.
tomorrow if I take it. Okay. Never mind.
We'll also see with you, Stace, how you go along in the next few weeks, and let's see how the kgs look, and we might incorporate some creatine.
Yeah. Good.
Wonderful. Annalie, how are you? You back in the life of the living?
I am. I don't look at today because there's no makeup and I was looking for my hat
That's
and
what we
then I
have
couldn't
when you
find my
work from
hat.
home.
So sorry guys, this is the real Annelie. I'm good. I was just checking because everybody's been complaining about how they're feeling. And I swear it's got to do with the full moon coming up in 2 days' time. Like, there's absolutely no reason why Sheni can also be feeling like this. And everybody's just like, yeah, everybody that I'm speaking to is a little bit down at the moment. So it needs to be something. It can't be us or our willpower. But I'm good this week. I'm much better than last week.
Wonderful. So you've lifted yourself, and Zane said that he was working on a plan for you. You guys have sorted
Yeah.
everything out, and you are set and ready to go now.
Yes, yes. He's got some big goals for me for this week because he knows that the holiday is coming up. So, yeah, he adjusted the plan and I'm fully implementing the plan. Yesterday it was like half and half. When he sent it, I said, okay, I'll do as much as I can for the balance of the day. The one question that I do have is like last night, I got home really late and I wanted to go to the gym and finish my normal training, but I was also behind on my steps. So I got to the gym at like after 8 and I started my session and the gym closes at 9. And I was like, okay, I'm going to do the cardio part and then finish my steps and prioritize that for the day. But I wanted to ask, is it better to just finish a step or finish at least the steps? Because in my head, I need to tick at least one of the goals for the day, because otherwise it feels so blank. If I don't finish the steps, but I do the the sets, then it feels like I haven't really done anything. I've done a little bit of everything.
Yes.
So what is the best strategy to have when you are running out of time? Is it just to do whatever you can? Is it just, or is there a plan?
Okay, so if you're unable to get to the gym, obviously you can't get to the gym and you can't do your training for that day, then prioritize your steps. So obviously if say for instance your gym is closed at 9 o'clock and you still want to get something done, and you haven't been able to get there, prioritize your steps and take something off. You are
Okay, so that's what I also thought. Yeah.
If you can get to the gym and you're at the gym, and you are able to train, but you're on 5,000 steps, train.
Okay. Yes.
So obviously you want to make sure that you prioritize your strength training as much as possible. So as I was explaining to Anita this morning, is this when you're trying to work on your metabolism and you're trying to build muscle and burn fat at the same time, your muscle mass is the most important thing that you can possibly have. And that's why I always emphasize protein so much, is because the more you fuel your muscle with protein, the more we can fill out the muscle, the more we can fuel the muscle to obviously build when we are training. The more muscle we have in our body, the more fat we burn without doing anything. So if we are going to just prioritize our steps every single day, we will be burning fat while we are doing our steps, right? So if you take 30 minutes to an hour to do your steps, you will be burning fat within that 30 minutes or to an hour. If you are prioritizing that strength training, you're going to increase your metabolism and you're increasing your muscle mass. This is going to make you burn fat throughout the 24 hours of your day, because you're going to make your body more thermogenic. Obviously, if you're going to go sit at your desk all day, you're going to be burning fat because of your strength session. So obviously, our goal is to be, as I said this morning, we want to burn passive fat. We want to burn fat without doing anything. And you have to work super, super hard by doing 1,000 to 50,000 steps every single day. So obviously, in the beginning, it is harder because obviously we still need to work on that metabolism. So you don't see the instant results right away. But the more we continue to prioritize our strength training, you will see there will become that day. And all of a sudden, your fat will just even go down without doing anything, because your body's just hit that switch where you're building muscle, your metabolism is super fast, and you're burning fat without doing anything. So at least 3 times a week, prioritize your strength training. But if you cannot do your strength training, prioritize one thing, your steps. Okay.
And then if I can't get to everything in a day, like the snack, like I left my evening snack for after gym last night.
Yeah.
Do I then cut a little bit on that snack because I haven't trained as much or not?
No. So yeah, because obviously each day is different. You want to also create consistency within your meals. So what your body is, in layman's terms, when your body eats meals, say for instance, every 2 to 3 hours, your body gets into a rhythm. Our bodies love habits and rhythms. And your body almost says to itself, I'm going to start eating again in 2 to 3 hours. Let me burn some fat quickly to make space for the meal that is coming in. So now your body gets into this rhythm. And if you're eating the same times every single day, your body gets into that and it starts burning fat. So if you're now going to start switching up these rhythms, your body's going to be thrown out of sort.
Okay.
So the longer that we can keep that repetition and consistency, the longer your body will respond better. Okay. But I mean, if it is like your late night snack is usually like a snack where we could say it doesn't have as much nutrients in as, say, for instance, your afternoon snack or your breakfast. It's normally something to make you not crave, or it's something that is to give you some niceness for the day. So I mean, it's not the
How are you doing? Having 3 eggs now.
Are you on 3 eggs? What is it?
I'm on
What is it for you?
3 scrambled eggs and berries. My husband's like, "Are you gonna have that after you go?" I said, "Yeah, well, that's what Dad said. I'll be having 3 eggs after this." But so I'm just gonna stick to that. I don't know, like he's got his plan.
Okay.
I know he's got his plan.
When are you stepping on the stage?
But okay. What?
When are you stepping on a stage? Since you're on like a competition diet, yeah.
Well. Then he's got the right thing. Then he's got the right mindset. At least we're aligned at the goal. No, I'm joking. Okay, so just one more question on that. I'm full of questions today, sorry, but I had a lot of thinking last night. So I didn't finish the strength training, and today is stretch and mobility on my program. So I said to him, I'll catch up on the strength training today. Can I combine the two? Or do you have to have 2 separate days of one is just stretching and relaxing the muscles, and the other one is actually building the muscle?
No,
Or can you combine the two?
more than welcome. Combine the two. I mean, if it's not too long and you're not going to be 3 hours in the gym, then go for it.
Might be.
I mean, if I could get away from my kids for 3 hours, I'll come with you.
That's the thing. I'm going to split it. 1 hour now before they get out of school, and the other hour maybe after, yeah.
Okay, yes,
Anyway.
100%. 100% do both of them. It's not going to do you any detriments at all.
Okay.
So yeah,
Cool.
good luck for your day.
Thank you. I have energy today, so I need to use it.
Oh, definitely. As all those eggs that you had last night.
Yeah, definitely. Thank you.
Okay, well, I mean, it's good to see that you're in a good space again and you're in a good place and we're determined. I mean, as we were saying to Sheni about her brightness and lightness, I mean, Annalie, you were driven on a roll. So, I mean,
And
to
then
see you missing,
nothing.
yeah. So we're happy to have you back. Very happy.
Thank you.
Okay. Next one, my mom. Hey, Mum.
Hello.
Yeah.
This is
I'm just
different.
going to have a little daughter brag. My mom has lost 2.7 kgs in 7 days.
Wow.
Yeah. So, I mean, she's
Yeah.
100% to the T. It hasn't gone off at all. She was babysitting the whole weekend, and everyone had burgers and she had her meals. So she's on a mission.
Yeah, I think it's been very inspirational. I think this community is extremely inspirational for me as well as, and also I've watched Kesley and Zane over the last 10 years and never been able to eat, drink, and sleep what they live. And I think I have great respect for my kids, and great admiration, and I'm proud of them to be able to actually physically, and I've got my husband doing it with me 90% of the way. Now and again he needs to have his fish with lovely breadcrumbs and things like that. So, that's not fair. But be that as it may, it's been such an amazing week for me. I have not felt so good in years. I come from a massive training background as well, But for years, I've just not had that we've moved countries and we've had to change our lifestyles. And it's now start of a change of lifestyle, and it's been absolutely incredible to feel the energy that I haven't had for many years. And I'm loving the food. That the fact that I'm having a chicken sesame stir fry every night. Mark says, "Aren't you bored?" I said, "No, I love it. I love it. I can't wait." And when it comes to like 4 o'clock that I've got to have an orange, I'm like, I can't wait for that orange. I've never felt like this in my life. I'm not a foodie. I don't need to eat food. I've never, and that's probably been my problem is that if I don't eat, I couldn't be bothered. But yet now all of a sudden I can't wait for that Hoppers 10 smoothie and I'm like, I'm looking at my bicycle here in my room. I'm saying it's like jumping out at me and saying like I need to get my 30 minutes into so yes, it's been a really, really great week, and like I'm looking forward to it. I'm going to Vegas in May for my 60th, and I'm saying I need to look good for Vegas, but I'm like dreading going to Vegas because what am I going to eat? So it's amazing how it's so true, how the mind is so strong and you can get so set in your ways. And I love this disciplined way of living and this routine. And so it's been really super. I actually at the moment almost don't reach the 10,000 steps. We have beautiful weather in the UK that rains all the time, so I'm struggling. So I said to Marky, he's got to get me a treadmill, you know. And now he's on Amazon looking for a treadmill for me. I've got the bike now. I've got to get the treadmill. So, and he had to get me dumbbells and everything. So he said, "You're just costing me money." So it's been a very exciting time, exciting last week for me, and I can't wait to see it. I mean, the fact that I've seen results, and I looked at my pre-pictures and my post pictures in like 7 days. I thought, oh my word. So yes, it's been very exciting. So thanks. And the fact that I've got my daughter actually inspiring me, it's great. So yeah, and you ladies, I mean, it's just lovely to hear. And I mean, Annelie, all the questions are the questions I was going to ask anyway. So I don't have to say anything. So I'm glad that I'm lost because then I don't have to speak because Kezzy knows I'm a super salesperson. I can talk until the cows come home as well. So anyway, so that's me. Thanks, Kez.
Now you know where I get it from.
Beautiful.
Oh, you're going to have to turn your spare room into a gym soon, Mum.
Oh, no, it's happening. We are going to be taking this guest bed out. So sorry, no more babysitting grandchildren. They must go and sleep in the lounge area. We're going to put the bed, no, we're going to get a fold-up bed, and we are going to convert it into a little baby gym. Yeah, so we're on a roll. Zane will be very proud of us.
Oh, well, I mean, if there's any type of dedication, I mean, that's 100% in it.
Yeah.
Oh, my word. And you must see my husband, he's got a vibro belt for his tummy. He's on that for 2 hours now. He's like, thinks he's in competition with me. I said, this is not a competition. I mean, I'm doing it for me. You don't have to think this is a competition, see, but you doing it and you losing. And he's lost 2 kilos as well. So, I mean, it's because we've been walking together every night. But the fact that he thinks he's in a competition with me, typical Taurians, there's a goal and he's got to be better than me.
But it's good that you get to do it together. I mean, you guys do everything together. And honestly, if I could tell you, the funniest thing is seeing what I'm experiencing with my mom's journey is obviously I've known exactly what she eats on a daily basis her whole life and things. Well, from when I was born. And she's always been very healthy. I mean, there's not one night that she didn't eat salad and chicken and fish. And she's never, ever been a person that eats like pastas. And as she said, she's not a foodie. She was always like that type of person. She doesn't eat, she'll eat maybe one meal in the day and dinner, and it's always very healthy. And as I was saying earlier, sometimes eating less is not the best thing because now she's eating more than she ever has been before. And we've obviously tweaked a few things, and she's eating more than she ever has and more variety. It's just different to what she was eating, and she's seeing results, which is So, I mean, the fact that we have very, very much confidence in what we do and the plans and the meal plans that we've set out and all the things, because we know, I mean, we've had so many people come to us and say, you know, I live a healthy lifestyle, it's just nothing's happening. So it's just obviously that holistic approach. We're looking at your sleep, we're looking at your stress, we're looking at your hormones, your activity, everything. And all of you ladies are addressing every single aspect and working with everything together. And that's why you are seeing the results that you're seeing. So I'm very excited. I mean, a very positive call, I must say. Everyone seems very focused. We have goals in place. We have destinations to reach now, Shani. And
We missed you. We needed you. We haven't seen you for 2 weeks. Why?
100%.
honestly, last week I had no voice whatsoever. My voice was completely gone from the sickness. And also the thing is, obviously it's Ramadan here in Dubai, so everything changes. So everyone's times change, everyone sleeps at different times, all the school hours change. So literally from last week, we had to navigate like a whole new life. Trying to navigate all these things. So that's why Zain and I had to move from Monday, because all of our schedules and all of our clients are different. So we're trying to navigate it. We have 2 more weeks. And then for those of you who don't know, we actually are moving to South Africa.
So excited.
We're moving beginning of April. So obviously things will change and we have a lot going on at the moment. But when we are there and we are, oh, Dela, you're going to make me cry.
But Kez,
Yes.
your mom can't be taking space from the grandkids to build a gym. What are you going to do?
She's in
You're
the
going to have to
UK.
build her an extra room for the kids.
She's in the UK, so I'm not even going to be seeing.
Oh, I didn't realize. Oh, okay.
My brother has her in the UK. I'm getting my dad back at least.
Oh, sweet.
And I'm losing a daughter. I'm literally in tears.
Makes me cry.
I'm literally in tears.
Oh.
I wish you everything of the best, kids. I really am sad.
But yeah, obviously.
Well, anyway, I wish, I mean, I think all of you are going to have the best time with kids there. And there'll be, like Stacey, zero excuses. And every single one of you should set up training with kids for sure.
No.
It's
But now you can
life-changing.
come visit. Adila, you have to come visit. That's all.
You're going to have to come.
Yeah. No, now I have one more reason to come back to South Africa for sure.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Our business will still be in Dubai, so I will be back at least once a year to come see you, and we can catch up. And you know that we'll speak to each other at least once.
Yes.
Twice a week.
Yes. And like I said to you, if ever you need anything from here, I'm here.
No.
So yeah, hopefully we'll get to see you before that, before you leave. Yeah.
Definitely.
Before let me stop this crying and just say what I wanted to say, because I think it would be helpful for Stacey and Shani. I'm new to MyFitnessPal as well, and I started logging my food, and initially it was quite a pain because I felt like I needed to log every single ingredient. And then I realized there's a section that says My Meals. And so when you go into My Meals, if you having, let's say you say, I know my breakfast is exactly this every day. So you put My Meals, you put breakfast. So I put like Ramadan, suhoor, eggs, and everything that I put in there is saved under My Meals in one recipe. It logs it, it has the calories. And if you have half of that portion, there's a section that says number of servings, so you can put half, and then it automatically just cuts all the ingredients into half. And then all you need to do is add the time in, and it's in. So for me, there's, now, like I said, all my meals are the same, but initially it was just 2 meals that were exactly the same. So I saved them into My Meals. And then when I need to add them, it's just one click and everything's on there. So by the time I get to dinner, if I'm having something that isn't the usual, it's easy for me to just log 2 or 3 things. And so that has made using MyFitnessPal and logging my food a million times easier.
Adela, you that's fantastic, but you obviously don't know how much I hate admin because I have that all there and it's just one click
Oh,
away. But
really?
just the task, it's really like a mental block or whatever. Just the task
Yeah.
of doing that. Like again, I
Yeah.
have
You're
this
not a lecturer.
thing in,
Are you not a
huh?
lecturer that mocks admin
Yeah,
all
exactly.
day long?
I
Exactly.
know. But that's why I'm so tapped out by the time it comes to like my own stuff that I just have like a visceral reaction against it, I think. But no, but thank you. And I'm going to try. I'm going to try.
Okay.
If for
Okay.
nothing else, know exactly my calories by the time I get to dinner time.
Yes, yes. I felt that that was something that made a
Yeah.
huge difference. And I just knew, like, macro wise, I was short on protein. I needed to
Yeah.
have that shake that night, you know,
Yeah,
or I wasn't
exactly.
sure, even if it's just that one thing. And so add that extra scoop of protein into my shake or something. I felt like that was just a little bit of a push to just finish it off for the day. So hopefully that helps.
And then, I mean, Jenny, you having your meatless days as well. I think obviously tracking your protein is even more important for you. Because
Yeah.
meals vary every single day, and obviously your protein is you don't get such high levels of lean protein in every day. So at least we need to check, make sure what levels are we at and how do we adjust them.
Yeah, for me it's also the admin part, but I'm gonna do it now. I have goals to reach, so I will be doing it. Thanks, Adila.
I hope it works for you. But anyway, Sherry, you have every single reason to get to the gym now.
Yeah,
Every
no,
single one is
I'm
right
so
there. You know, the
excited. Yeah,
6 week
yeah,
challenge, the
Cape
High
Town
Rocks,
is gonna be
Pearson saying.
different. And I'm gonna have the Eminence team like right here. So I'm like
I
the
know,
happiest.
I
My
know.
husband's already like, oh, there goes our time. I know where you'll be all the time now.
Jenny, they made me cry before
Amazing.
in training. Okay, I'm just warning you. I have cried in his training before. So don't
Then
get
I'm gonna
Wow.
train with
excited.
him.
We're too
The two of us
excited.
need to catch up, kids. It's me and you, not him. He's not gonna feature anyway.
Okay, we'll put him on
But
babysitting duty.
why? What made you cry, Kezzy?
Zane.
But
Thanks,
what? I
Jen.
mean, was he hard on you or was
Yes.
he what?
Yes. He is like a sergeant major, like a drill surgeon.
Proper.
Like that is
Wow.
an understatement.
Yeah, but have they seen the pictures of what you looked like when he trained you?
You're
Oh.
singing,
That's
you
also
have to
true.
be like that.
He looked like the most amazing model with a six-pack, and she ate 32 eggs a day and just chicken. And I mean,
32.
No, it's okay.
she lived with us for a little while she did it. I mean, you need to put those pictures up again, Kez. She looked amazing.
Yes, honestly, there's two different types of people in the world. Some people need that soft love, encouragement, and that's what I'm here for, right? And
Mm.
then you get those other people that be like, you're gonna do this no matter what, like, and that's what Zane is here for.
Yeah.
And if you want a goal and you are obviously, if you're ready to do absolutely anything in your power to get there, he will get you there. He's the most
Mm.
fabulous, but I mean, if you're not strong enough inside to take it, he'll make you cry.
I can vouch for that because I trained with Zaid, and even though majority of our sessions were good, I remember that one day when I think I actually blew my top on him, and I still feel bad to this day for that. And I remember apologizing profusely to him, but he got me on the assault bike, and I think that was the first time I ever went on the assault bike. And I was like, Zane, I can't do this, I can't do this. And he's like, no, go. And he just kept pushing me. And I didn't swear at him, but I was mad at him.
Yeah,
But
but see,
no,
that's why when I got to know Zayn's personality, I knew that he was the right trainer for me because if someone's going to be soft with me, I will be lying on the couch for the rest of the day. You know, you cannot be soft with me, and I will shout back, and I will probably cry as well. But you can't take the soft approach with me. I'm
As a
But
gonna
that's the
walk.
thing. Like
completely.
Zayn was really good because normally you tell yourself you can't, and he definitely saw potential in me, and he would always push me. And I told him at one point, I was like, if I don't feel pain, I'm not training with you anymore. So he made sure I felt pain. And I mean, it worked because I mean, like, I never regret my time with Zayn. And when he moved gyms in SA, I followed him like a little shadow. I moved with him because no, Zayn was my trainer.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you're all just going to have to experience it. So before we leave, Adela, you're going to have a session with Zane one day so you can experience
Okay.
what everyone has experienced.
Okay, for
Stacey
sure.
and Jenny and Amelie, you can get it next month.
Yes. And I'm nervous. Now I need to go to the gym.
You better go to the gym, Annalie.
Oh,
I
well,
trained with Wayne years ago, and Wayne is not Zayn. I think Wayne is in between Kez and Zayn. He's like a nice middle ground. But even with Wayne, I mean, and I swear a lot, but I was swearing so much at him, and his face was just like in shock. And so yeah, I don't know what I'm in for with Zayn, but he better bring some earphones or something if he doesn't like swearing, because
no, Zane can take it all. I promise you.
okay.
You give it back to him just as much as he gives it to you. Okay, well, I mean, everyone's in for a good training session soon, so we have a lot to live up to. We have to train insane this week. Adela, take it easy. You're
I
obviously,
will.
you and I are in the same place at the moment. We have to obviously train, be consistent, but be kind. Okay?
Thank you. I needed that. Thanks, Kez.
It's a pleasure. And Harshika, go train. Train. Ladies, have a lovely week. If you need anything, we're always a message away. Adela, I wanted to ask you, obviously,
Mm-hmm.
out of a respect thing, obviously during
Mm-hmm.
I didn't want to encourage anyone to send their meals on the groups and stuff. Is it something
Mm-hmm.
that's disrespectful or
No, I
okay?
don't mind at all. I
Okay.
don't mind at all. I actually enjoy looking at the different meals. I'm very inspired by food and the way people present it. So I don't mind at all. You know,
Okay.
this is life. This is something that we choose to do. And so everyone else has to continue with their lives. So please go ahead. I enjoy seeing all the pictures. And I know that it gives everybody like encouragement to cook and eat the same meals and stuff. So for sure, go ahead. Don't worry. I'm all good.
It's a very
Thanks, Kez.
obviously we're in this country and I want to be respectful, and everyone's like, well, you're pregnant, you can eat and drink during the day, but I don't want to be disrespectful of anyone, you know.
Yeah, yeah. But I
try.
think, you know, it's also about us having empathy for the people around us who are not in the same, you know, practicing during Ramadan. So I think, you know, this is the good thing about Dubai. You live alongside each other and you learn so much in terms of tolerance and just, you know, embracing everyone's cultures, religions, ethnicities, everything. So for sure, go ahead. It's all good.
Thank you. Yes, I've definitely learned so much and respect your culture so much. Obviously, the things that you guys do, the discipline that you have as a culture, as a religion, is absolutely commendable. So
Thank you, Kate.
I hope
Yeah, no, Dubai is amazing during Ramadan. I love it here. It's quiet. The malls don't have music, and we all know my thing with music. So the gym doesn't even have music, which is
no music
great.
in the gym. Yes.
Yeah, there's no, I mean, I don't know about the other gyms, but no drinking water while you're training during fasting hours. So
They
very
used to have to go
different,
drink
but
in the
also,
bathroom.
yes, very different, but also very interesting to be here and to actually experience it firsthand for sure.
Oh, wonderful. Well, good luck for the rest of the week. And ladies, good luck. Let's push hard this week and keep the rhythm going. And I will see you again on Monday.
Bye,
Have a lovely
Kate.
week.
Bye-bye.
Thanks,
Bye.
everyone. Bye.
Bye.